Wow, we are going to have seafood today.
What is on our menu?
Abalone,
Here is it from?
California.
What is its Japanese pronounce?
Awabi.
Is it farmed or wild?
It is farmed from California. It is the best choice for sustainability.
Where else in the world can it be found?
Abalones are found throughout a majority of the world's temperate oceans, living on nearshore rocky substrates, reefs, and crevices. Most North American abalones are endemic to the Pacific coast, except for a rare species occurring off the Florida Keys. Abalone is one of the most prized sea delicacies worldwide. These herbivorous marine gastropods have long been utilized as a food source for humans. As a result of over 50 years of heavy fishing, sporting commercial, poaching, pollution of mainland habitat, disease, and inadequate wild stock management, many wild stocks are now depleted. Development of abalone cultivation has grown rapidly, and it is now widespread in many countries including USA, Mexico, South Africa, Australia, Japan, China, Taiwan, Ireland, Iceland, and others.
Any health risk?
Adults and children should limit to one meal a week, since contaminant levels for this fish aren't known.
Is there a concern on the use of marine resources?
In aquaculture operations, kelp is generally used as feed, although alternative items are under research in areas without access to fresh kelp. Researchers are working to develop artificial feeds to reduce dependence on harvested kelp. No significant negative impacts on the kelp forest community have been attributed to kelp harvesting. Broodstock is usually obtained seed farm populations.
Is there a risk of escape to wild stocks?
The red abalone comprises 95% of total U.S. population, followed by green and pink abalones. These three species are all native and wild stocks are depleted. The risk of escapes is a low conservation concern.
Is there a risk of disease and parasite transfer to wild stocks?
Is there a risk of disease and parasite transfer to wild stocks? Disease is a factor requiring continuous monitoring, which is conducted by state and federal agencies. In the past, industry has encountered setbacks from an introduced pest and a native disease, but through eradication, research, and regulation, these are mostly under control. Opponents to abalone farming fear propagation of these and other diseases will lead to even further decline in wild populations, as abalone are farmed either in the ocean or via seawater circulating systems.
Is there a risk of pollution and habitat effects?
The grow-out of abalone is accomplished in a fairly natural environment, thus these is typically a beneficial effect on water quality in the culture area.
How good is the effectiveness of the management regime?
Abalone farming is a highly regulated, well-managed industry. There is no concern.
Excellent. Let's enjoy it.